So you're saying black men, if I'm hearing you correctly, you said black men come on too strong for white women.
Well, I mean, not...
That's what I'm hearing you say.
Okay, not too strong, but... I'm not saying too strong. If they're not used to it, yes, it's strong.
Well, white women are not used to it, especially if they have been dating a black man.
Okay. You will let me talk. Because...
Talk. I'm waiting on you.
Oh my gosh. But anyway, they come on strong, and you know, black men make you feel like a goddess. White men are not that forthcoming with the way you look, or you know, how you make them feel by looking at you. I mean, black men just put it all out there, and it can be overwhelming.
So we're more colorful, is what you're saying.
Yes, and it can be overwhelming, and for a man such as yourself, you know, the women pick up on different vibes. It could have been something that you said or did, or just the way you came across, that gave her some sort of inclination that you have more than one woman in your life. And women don't like that. They're much like men being very territorial. It doesn't matter what level you're at. Women don't want to be part of a harem, or don't want to be in rotation. None of that.
I'm appalled to hear that, because they are assuming.
Well, it's intuition.
They're assuming, and then these women are putting men in rotation.
The very same women?
The very same women who's judging me are putting men in rotation, because she's trying to see where I am, but she's trying to see where this other guy is too. Or she's trying to see where this other guy is and trying to measure us to see, well, can I continue with Michael? Or can I continue with Bobby? Or can I continue with Ronnie? I'm not the only guy she's talking to. So I don't want to hear that BS. I just don't. Not in this dating age. Not in 2022. That doesn't make sense to me. So you're gonna tell me that I'm
coming from a traditional perspective. You must be referring to that modern woman dating stuff.
I am referring to the modern woman dating stuff, because where we are. We're in the modern age.
Okay, I
understand that you're talking about traditional, but I mean, I can talk about traditional too, because if we're talking about traditional, dating is traditional. But dating is dating someone or getting to know someone before, and we talked about this before, but since it's a refresher course, getting to know someone and then decide if we want to go steady, or if she or he want to be girlfriend and boyfriend. That's what dating is meeting someone, see if there's some commonality, right? See if there's some likeness, see if there's some attraction, see if there's some whatever, and then they decide if and when they want to have a committed relationship. But if you're not in a committed relationship, then you're dating. Point blank, period. No matter if you're black, white, yellow, red, blue. So you're dating. Now, as I said before, dating doesn't mean that you're having sex with all these women, or a woman having sex with all these men. You're just going out on dates, trying to understand.
Well, I'm glad you said that, but that's not how it's perceived.
I'm just saying, you said you're traditional. I'm saying I'm coming from traditional how I was raised.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's how I was raised. Alright? Now, do men and women have sex while they're dating? Yes, they do. But not all. Some don't. It just depends on the situation. It depends on whatever that is. Okay? So, if a female is saying that she thinks that I got women up the yin yang, then ask me if I have women up the yin yang. Or ask me questions, but don't ghost me. Ghosting means to me.
Or maybe she got in and after she changed her mind, she decided, I don't want to do this. I don't think so.
Yeah, but I mean, having the decency to say, listen, like, hey, I thought, or
yeah, that would be mature.
this, or
But that's
that, or maybe
you're dealing with an immature woman then.
or this or that.
Immature, insecure, and she didn't.
And I'm gonna say men ghost women too. Now it goes both ways.
Yes.
So they're immature too. I'm not gonna sit here and say that men don't ghost, because they do too.
Yep.
I don't ghost. I would just say, hey, I just feel like at this time, I don't think I want to pursue a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Or I may say something, whatever. But yeah, that's the mature way of handling it. So, I mean, what do you think about what I just said? Even the dating. What do you think?
I've given my opinion all along. I mean, the dating, it's harder to be a man's friend, for a woman to be a man's friend than it is to be, romantically involved.
Alright, so what do you think about all these women who say they have a lot of male friends? Because I've ran into that. I've ran into women saying they have a lot of male friends.
Okay? It depends on what level. I mean, I have guy friends, but that doesn't mean anything.
Have you ever had a guy friend that you were intimate with, or you felt like y'all could have a relationship, but that didn't work, but y'all friends still?
Yes. Not intimate, but yes, just friends, and it could have probably went further, but it didn't.
So what if this guy wanted to now pursue you, even though y'all friends? How would you handle that?
Well, if I'm in a relationship, then I'd have to say I'm in a relationship. My timing's off. Sorry.
That's the mature way. Yeah. Okay. I got you. I feel you.
But at the same time, if you're in a relationship with someone and you have these friends of the opposite sex, they should not have the same access to you as your person does. Whoever, man or woman, both sides, they should not have that same access. You should not be carrying on conversations with them on the regular. You shouldn't, because that's going to create
What kind of conversations are you talking about?
emotional distance between you and the person that you're in a
But what kind of
relationship.
conversations? It depends on the conversation.
Anything. I mean, hey, how are you? I'm just checking on you. You okay? Because that causes you to think about them. Or, hey, I was eating whatever, if y'all ate, you had your favorite food, or whatever it was. Hey, I was eating this.
I thought about you.
Yes.
And I thought of you.
Yep.
Hmm.
That'll draw you back in.
Well, I mean,
I just don't think.
I
think you should.
Okay, so
you should let those friends know you're in a relationship.
but you're not married.
You're not married, but you should still let them know. That's only fair to them and the person that you're in a relationship with. Otherwise, you are leading that friend on to believe that they can still talk to you, flirt with you, or whatever. And
Well, maybe that's the intention.
And
Well,
you
hold
are
up.
hold on, and you are you should not be having any kind of conversation with any friend of the opposite sex that whoever you're in a committed relationship with can't see.
Hey, I feel you.
I mean, it's
I
just
feel
that
you a
simple.
little bit,
Because if you're in a
but-
committed relationship, you are on the road to long-term marriage or something like that.
Maybe.
And so if you are,
Maybe. I hear you. But what if
But you should have those foundations. You should have those boundaries to protect that.
I hear you.
Because if you go outside of that, you're going to create a lot of doubt, and it's just going to be messy. And
I mean, if you cheat on her, yes. But what if I'm looking for validation and I'm not getting it from you? And she's like, hey, Michael, I'm checking up on
that's
you.
bullshit. Oh.
No, because women are doing it on social media. So what's the difference? I'm just playing devil's advocate right now. Okay? I'm just saying.
Is that posted publicly or are they in your DMs?
No, it's not even posted publicly. It may be posted. I don't know. Everything I have is posted publicly.
No, I'm talking about now is that person.
But I'm saying if a girl
reaching out to you
if she's just reaching out to me via email or phone call, saying, hey, I'm thinking about you. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Doing good? What if you and I or whoever you're in a relationship with is not on the same page at the time? You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't mean you run to another.
I know you're not running. You're just getting a validation.
How would you feel?
Just validation.
How would you feel if that was you and your woman did that with another man? How would you feel?
Well, I mean, she's not gonna know, and I wouldn't know. That's what I'm saying.
What if you found out? How would you feel?
I don't know. I mean, that's why you would have a conversation. I wouldn't know, because that's when the conversation coming up. Okay, what am I not doing to make you feel a certain way, or the way that you need to be feeling?
Wouldn't you doubt her?
Would I doubt her?
Yeah, as far as trust.
A little bit, but in the same tonality. I mean, what did I do for her to go that way? Because, like you said, it takes two. It takes two to tango.
Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna have those highs and lows in any kind of relationship. And when you're on the low, you don't go looking for validation or whatever else. Because if you feel the need to do that, get out of that relationship. You don't need to be in it. It's not serving you. Get out.
Okay.
That's wrong.
Get out the relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. Now he ain't cheated on you.
Doesn't matter. That's emotional. That is emotional, especially if you're in a relationship and you're trying to build that trust because there was an issue before and you're trying to rebuild that foundation and something like that happens.
Cut it off, right? Cut it off at the root, right?
Yes. Those people don't need to be in. Just like, okay, so what if you were intimate with them? So that's your ex, okay? So to speak. Even your ex-girlfriends should not be talking to you. You should not be talking to them.
I have met so many females, even my ex, that said they're still friends with their exes. Yes. And
well,
so I have to
I
have to decide myself personally, do I want to go down this road with this girl or not? Because I've had that happen to me. Yeah, I'm friends with my ex. Really? Because I'm not friends with mine. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not friends with my ex. Not like that. Like, I've had females say, I talk to my ex every other day and this and that.
Then you should be together.
Then what?
They should be together.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're having that kind of conversation, there's still, why are you in a relationship with somebody else? You're still connected to them.
Correct.
And that's wrong. You can't expect to have a full, what's the word I'm looking for? A full secure and really know somebody when you're still connected to somebody else, because you won't allow yourself to go all the way in. You won't. There's still going to be those walls up, and there's still going to be those boundaries where you're still going to hold back. And how are you going to know if the person that you're in this committed relationship relationship with is your person or not, when you are still talking to or connected to your ex or a guy friend that you liked, whether you had sex or not. Why? I mean, it's just no. You got to. It's just about it's respect for the person you're in a relationship with. That's all it is. I mean, that's because if you're allowing all that other in, you're just playing. You're just playing, and you're not serious about anything. You're keeping your options open, and you don't need to be in a relationship.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. I hear you.
And you need to let that other person go and move on. It might hurt like hell, but let them go.
Let him go. Let him go. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it from Jeannie Beanie. I'm not gonna respond on this one.
Why not? You need to respond.
I will later. Right now, I'm about to get me something to eat because I'm hungry. Until next time, it is the KQ Show, and I am the real Michael Sims.
You are dodging.
I am not dodging.
You are.
No, I'm not. I am not dodging. This is the KQ Show, and this is the real Michael Sims, and this is who?
Jeannie.
All right.
Jeannie Bradley.
All right. Well, until next time. God, I'm hungry. All right. Hit the stop button, please.